Hi, my name is Miles Dittmar. I am the owner of Beaten Path Co., and I am fully operating my company out of my vehicle right now. I started Beaten Path Co. 5.5 years ago. It's come a long way. I've operated out of my parents' house. I've operated out of my bedroom in Orlando during college, an apartment in St. Augustine, a basement in Colorado, and now we're here in my van in North Carolina. I'm currently exploring some cities in North Carolina, trying to figure out where I want to move. I'm looking for houses. I'm doing a big boy purchase, which is kind of scary, but I think I'm ready for it. I know I'm ready for it. Can't think you're ready for that. That's a big thing. I wanted to make this video to show you guys that literally anything is possible. You can run a company out of a car. You can do anything you want. I'm gonna show you how I'm doing it. And we're gonna try some things together along the way. So join me. Before we dive right into it, let's do a little van tour. I'll show you guys how I'm living right now because I'm kind of learning as I'm going. It's like day 3, so here we go. All right, when you first approach the van, you're greeted with some lovely plants. Is it really a home without plants? We've got a loquat from St. Augustine, Florida, cactus, pothos, Swiss. We've got this like little coral bean looking one. And this one's pretty neat. This was just like a weed in Florida, but they're really cool. The snake next to the rattlesnake. This one's not doing so hot. Trying to cool it off a bit. And then up front, I'm propagating some of these guys. I don't know what they are, but they grow like crazy. So pretty cool. When you come around to the back of the van, I've got the bed. This is where I get my water. Got a hammock, my climbing gear, tools, screws and bolts, my shoes, and then every box in here is Beaten Path Co. clothing. Some t-shirts. Some hats. Stickers, crew necks, hoodies. Over here we've got more hats, more t-shirts, beanies, more crew necks again, more t-shirts and crew necks. This is the bed from this angle. It's a full-size queen mattress. There's the glue on the wall. You can ignore that. Everything is like a work in progress in here. A mat, camera, toiletries, medical stuff, my clothing, coffee, more water. This is a giant bag I made out of jeans. Usually I put my orders in here and bring it to the post office, but I don't have a place to put my poly mailers, so I've been using this to store them. This is how I'm powering everything. This is a Jackerator generator. It's a pretty heavy duty one, so it does a pretty good job. Got my mountain bike and my backpack ready to go. And you can't forget my favorite lid. Up here, I've got a tripod, a radio that I haven't put in yet, more tools and parts for the radio, and my towels. Open up the passenger door. Got bags, paper towels, toilet paper, ratchet straps. I'm trying my best to keep it clean and organized in here, but sometimes it's hard. Come around to the driver's side, and we've got hand sanitizer, of course, some stickers, fire extinguisher. Because I don't have my car radio in, I've been using this. It does a pretty good job. And then some of my drinks, waters and coffee from this morning. Like 20 seconds ago, I got stung by something on my back. So I haven't tried it yet, but my plan is to hook up my phone hotspot to my laptop and plug in my printer to the generator and be able to print out orders and fulfill them, which, you know, it sends the automatic email to the person when they buy it, all that stuff, and then grab the products from right here, put it in a bag and drive it to the post office. I haven't done it yet, but you guys are gonna come along with me on the trial run journey. So the Jackery has 87% charge left, so it should be fine. The printer, I'm gonna hook it in to the Jackery and turn it on. Should make a noise. Huh, here we go. Got the printer hooked up to my laptop, so let's give this a try. Okay, so we're gonna join this hotspot. Let's see if that works. We're good. I'll show you guys a little sneak peek of something I'm working on. These are some jort samples for Beaten Path, hopefully coming soon. This is the true test. Does the hotspot work? Give it a second. Give it a minute. Give it an hour. So, bad news. No internet. Okay, I gave it like 15 minutes and it's still not working. So I'm gonna drive around this park that I'm in and see if my phone can get better service, because then it'll work. I'm pretty certain it'll work. Stay tuned. Yeah, I'm pretty bummed that I have to leave this beautiful location, but it's okay. Oh, before I leave, there's wild blackberries all over. Fun fact about blackberries and raspberries is that there's no poisonous lookalikes to these berries. If they look like a blackberry, you're good. And to me, these look like blackberries. Very tasty. Not fully ripe, but we'll take it. Goodbye, beautiful spot. Now we are on the hunt for good service. Oh wow, a cardinal just flew by. Very pretty. Another one. Hello, cardinals. They are so red. Currently in Hendersonville, North Carolina. It's cute here. It's really nice. I'm house hunting, so I'm looking in Hendersonville, Waynesville, Fletcher, Mills River, Bavard. I'm excited about Bavard. There's a garden. Whoa! So I just found a really cool garden, and it says I have 3 bars, which I just had 2 bars. So let's see if it works here. I don't know what specific flower it is, but it smells so good. Let's give it another try. Cross our fingers. It loaded the main screen, but it won't log in. It needs just a little bit more service. Well, this is a bummer. When I was at the top of that hill, coming over here, it said I had 3 bars. So let's try that and see if it works. So it's showing me that I have 3 bars. Please work, please. Crawl past the mountain bike here. No luck. It is still not working. So about 5 minutes away, there's a Starbucks. We're just gonna go to the Starbucks parking lot and use their Wi-Fi. At least this is an adventure that we're going on together. Now I know that I need 4 bars to actually have this thing work. Another thought of mine is maybe if I were to bring my laptop and my phone outside of the van, it would have a little bit of a stronger signal. But the whole point was to try to keep it inside the van on the desk so I could do it, you know, all inside the van. Okay, 4th time's the charm. Let's go to Starbucks. Future Miles, edit some music over this tapping. Instead of Starbucks, I found a park called Martin Luther King Park next to downtown Hendersonville. I have all 4 bars, so let's try this hotspot one more time, because I really want to see if it'll work, you know? Like, is this possible? Can I do this without Wi-Fi? Let's give it one last shot. Okay, also, I think I figured out why it's not working. I'm not wearing the magic hat. If this doesn't work, then I don't know what will. Probably Wi-Fi. Probably Wi-Fi will work. It's saying no internet, but I tried it here earlier today and it worked. Restarting the laptop. One last try. I keep saying one last try. This is probably the last try, and then I'll go to Starbucks. It's loading. Good news, things are loading. It's taking a while, but things are loading. So I can't show you guys the info on the screen, but these are the orders that I have to fulfill. So let's do that together. When in doubt, restart your technology. Just like humans need a restart sometimes when things aren't going well or you're going through something crazy. Sometimes you need a week of sleeping or, you know, a nap, you know, sometimes you need a restart. So treat your computers like you treat humans, because for some reason, sometimes you need a restart. I don't know. That was supposed to be like deep and poetic, so yeah. All right, the labels are loading. It's been about 5 minutes, so not as bad as I thought. The moment of truth. They should start printing. Oh, yes. Oh, uh-oh. What's happening? What just happened? They're all blank. Today has been nothing short of an adventure. Oh, that makes sense. My labels are upside down. Let's try it again. All right, I clicked print. There they go. Woo! We did it. No Wi-Fi needed. So we've got our labels. I want to take a second to say thank you for anyone that supports my company. And if you're watching this, you're supporting me, which supports my company. So thank you. This is my favorite part of doing the orders. It's so satisfying. If you've watched my social media before, you've probably seen me tear labels like 1,000 times. But 4, 5, 6 orders today. Thank you guys so much. So next up on the addenda. The agenda is to match the name with the order on here and to see what they ordered and then grab their product and put it in a bag. I'll show you how I do that. Rachel from Texas ordered a navy corduroy hat, an Oregon beanie, and a sand corduroy hat. To be completely honest, I don't know where the products exactly are, so this is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be like a treasure hunt. Before we get started, I've been touching a lot of things and I don't wanna touch products without cleaning my hands. All right, we're good to go. So I know that the Oregon beanie is in this box. There it is. Okay, so we've got the Oregon beanie. Oregon because it is super green and lush, just like Oregon. I guess only the west side of Oregon is like that. Maybe I should call it the West Oregon beanie. I know that the navy corduroy hat is right there. So I'm gonna take these out of here. All right, we got it. Here it is. Okay, at the very bottom of that box, I found the sand corduroy hat. Now we're gonna find a poly mailer. I'm gonna use these ones. This company is super cool that I use. They're called Better Packaging. They are very eco-friendly, and I've used them for like 4 years now, so I don't plan on not using them anytime soon. They're great. So next steps is I take the products that were ordered and I will put the coupon code and a sticker in with the hats. Put it in right there. Get them all nice and presentable, and then I'll stick it in this mailer. Seal it up like that. Grab Rachel's label. This order is ready to head to Texas. Next up is Leslie from New York. Leslie ordered a tan corduroy hat. And because this is just one item, it goes in a smaller mailer. These bags are super cool because they are fully compostable. So you'll throw this away when you get it, this bag, and then eventually worms will eat it and it decomposes very fast. And it's on its way. Hannah from Wisconsin got a Spread Love corduroy hat. Brissa in Texas got a gold Smile Hard corduroy hat. Tiago in New York got a Smile Hard corduroy hat. And last but not least, Joel in North Carolina got a large Green Doodles tee. Okay, so tomorrow morning I'll bring all these orders to the post office and they'll be on their way to those who ordered. I'm very grateful for all of you who support me. It means so much to me, and it's possible to run it out of the van. Now we know. I'm glad we did it together. I also wanted to give you guys a little update on what is going on in my personal life. Some big news has happened with Kendall and I. We have parted ways. It's mutual, it's a good thing. We're still best friends and we're still talking to each other all the time, every day. It's one of those weird things, right? Because you love this person, but sometimes it's best to take a break and explore different avenues. So I'm exploring this, she's exploring some ranch jobs in Colorado and Wyoming and the surrounding states. So we're both crushing it, we're both still talking to each other, but we are on different paths at the moment. I thought it was important to share that info with you guys because if you have watched any of my stuff, you've likely seen her a lot. Anyways, so I am out in North Carolina at the moment. I'm in Hendersonville. It's a very cute town. I'm gonna explore Waynesville, Maggie Valley, Mills Rock, Fletcher, the surrounding parts of Asheville. I like Asheville, but to live, I'm not gonna live in Asheville. And then what I'm very excited about is Brevard. Brevard is this cute little town right at the Pisgah Forest. It's beautiful, and tomorrow I'm gonna spend some time there and go hiking with some friends. We've met some great people. I fell in love with Greenville, South Carolina. I never would have thought that I would have liked Greenville, but it's a really cool city. They repurposed a bunch of old buildings, so it's very it's got some cool architecture. Everyone's driven. It's a big city, but it's not that big really. The opportunities for beaten path is really good there, but also it's really good here in North Carolina. So I'm exploring all these places. I just met with a realtor earlier today, so I'm doing big boy things. And I'm gonna buy a house soon. So you guys are gonna watch me go from van life to a house. I got a storage unit, so all my stuff is in a storage unit. So I'm a first-time home buyer. I have no idea what to expect. I talked with a lender for 2 hours the other day. That was interesting. I'm writing down notes, I'm researching stuff, I'm trying to get it dialed in so I know exactly what I'm getting myself into. In other news, we just got into REI. It took almost 2 years, a year and a half, to finally get our products into REI. So there's this hat and the Smile Hard corduroy hat, the green one, at 3 REIs right now. So we're in Jacksonville, Florida, Fort Collins, Colorado, and the Denver flagship REI in Colorado. I feel like I'm standing weird on this, but I don't want to cut my head off because then I'll be like that. Anyways, it seems like there's crazy weather events happening all the time. The air quality right now is terrible in North Carolina. It's so hazy out. Half of Canada is burnt. There's a hurricane forming. There's 2 hurricanes forming. It just feels weird, right? Am I the only one where it feels, something feels off? I don't know. But life is good. It's hard to say life is good after saying the world is ending. But it is good, right? Like there's so many good things to look forward to in life. And even though there's bad things happening all the time, there are good things and there's good people and there's good energies, and you just have to surround yourself with that. I know it's easier said than done sometimes, but know that if you are feeling down or you're in a funk right now, you need funks. You need to be down every once in a while in life. If you were just happy and everything was perfect all the time, there would be no point of living. Like, we have to have speed bumps. We have to have challenges. I've been there. It gets dark sometimes, but just know that at one point it can't get worse, so things will only get better. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want, give me a like and a subscribe. If not, that's cool too. Love you guys. I'll see you on the next video.